Number 23 wants the point on the graph of y equals 4x that's closest to the point 6, 2. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the minimum distance between this line and this point. So we're trying to minimize distance. So we need an equation for distance. So we're going to use the distance formula. Distance formula is the square root of x1 minus x2, and we're going to use this point as x2. Basically, our unknown point is xy, and the point we know is 6, 2. So x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. The problem is, before we take the derivative, this is in terms of both x and y. We only want it in terms of one variable. So we're going to substitute for x in for y. So we've got x minus 6 squared plus 4x minus 2 squared. That's our equation for distance. We want to expand this. So x minus 6 times x minus 6 is x squared minus 12x plus 36. If we write this out twice and FOIL it, we'll get 16x squared minus 16x plus 4. And then combine like terms. So we've got 17x squared minus 28x plus 40. Square root we're going to rewrite as the 1/2 power. And then we can take the derivative. We get 1/2 times 17x squared minus 28x plus 40 to the negative 1/2 times the derivative of the inside, which is 34x minus 28. We want that derivative to be equal to 0. 1/2 is not equal to 0. On problems like these, you would set this equal to 0. You will never get any solutions for that, so we don't need to worry about that. The only one we need to worry about is 34x minus 28. So we get 14 over 17. We are going to need to prove that we have a maximum, or a minimum, I guess. So we want to go negative infinity to 14 over 17. 14 over 17 up to infinity. Plug in 0 into the derivative. So if you plug in 0, this would be positive. This would be negative. So I'm getting a negative value. Plug in 1. If I plug in 1, I get 17 minus 28, negative 11 plus 40. This is positive, and this is positive. So that's positive, which proves we have a minimum value. This is the x value of the point. To get the y value of the point, go back to the original equation and plug it in for x. So our x value is 14 over 17, and our y value is, what is that, 56 over 17? Yep.